What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, you guys. I'm excited about doing this video because I just purchased the new Sony ZV1 camera. I've had it for probably about maybe a little bit less than a week. So I've been testing it out and I'm really loving it so far. But guys, with this video, I wanted to compare this camera actually to the Canon G7X Mark II. And I want to test out just like the color science of the cameras. Because according to Sony, on the ZV1, they upgraded their color science to make it a lot better for skin tones. Because that was the big thing about Sony cameras. A lot of people complained that the skin tones didn't look right, and just compared to Canon, it just made you look like dead. The skin tones were just completely off. But I don't know, you guys let me know with this camera, what you're seeing right now, does it look like Sony has improved their skin tones, their color science, as opposed to the Canon? What do you guys think? As I'm looking in the mirror and in the screen, I think I would still give the edge to the Canon as far as the skin tones. But Sony, I like what they're doing. You know, they working on some stuff. They getting it together. It's a lot better than like the previous models, like the RX100 series. It's a lot better than that. So it's like night and day compared to that. But from what I can see, guys, like the Canon, it is better on the skin tones, but the Sony is a lot more like detailed. It's a lot more sharp as far as the image is concerned. You know, like and I'm loving the Sony. I like it. I like the fact that it has the audio control. I can monitor the audio on the screen. The Canon, I can't do that. So I like it. So now let me know what you guys think. Now, this is inside of my bathroom. Let's get a low light test. I'm about to turn the lights off in the bathroom so you can see how they perform in low light. So here, let's go. Turn the lights off. That's with the lights off, you guys. And I got my door cracked, so there is light coming through the door. So what y'all think? That's a very low light test. Yeah. Now let me close the door. This is gonna be like with no light at all, guys. Like this is like if you're in a complete dark room, and yeah, you literally can't see anything. So I wouldn't suggest recording like this. I mean, there's no cameras that really would do good in this kind of a lighting setup. I mean, there's no light. So, but I don't know, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know. Comment down below. Let me go to a different lighting situation. I'm gonna go outside right now. So I'm just walking with the cameras. How's the stabilization, you guys? You know, this is just different lighting situations of me just walking through my living room. You know, I'm going outside to my backyard. Now we outside, y'all. And y'all tell me, which one y'all like? You know, I'm not giving y'all all the specs on the cameras and all that because there's so many videos on YouTube that y'all can go watch, especially, you know, on the ZV1 and the Canon G7X to find out the specs of the camera. I really just want to compare the video quality itself, and give you guys an example of what you can get out of the new ZV1 if you're thinking about getting the camera. So this is like in, you know, out in the sun. So, you know, y'all tell me, man. Tell me. Let me know. These are the kind of tests I like to do. I love working with cameras and dealing with cameras. So, you know, I just like to compare cameras just to see like what cameras have the edge on each other and what offers what and what's better at what. So, but yeah. But Canon, I don't think any camera can match the skin tones of a Canon camera. But I do think that the Sony is more natural when it comes to the skin tones. The Sony is more natural. Canon kind of like, I don't know, they tend to like brighten up everything, and they tend to, you know, just over, I don't know, the colors are just a lot more vibrant and bright, and just the colors tend to stand out more so than what they look even with your own eyes when you're looking at them. So Canon just, I don't know, I don't know what they do with it, but they just have this effect that they just bring out the colors and everything. So yeah, so this is an outside test, y'all. What y'all think? How is the the framing? How is the wideness of the lenses? Because on the Sony ZV1, a lot of people was complaining actually that it's not wide enough to vlog with. Now I don't believe that. I don't feel that way, because right now I have the camera in 60 frames a second, so I don't have the stabilization turned all the way onto active, which actually does crop it in. But I mean I like to record in 60 frames a second anyway, just because it's smooth. So in that setting, it's plenty wide enough. Like, what do y'all think? Like, that's like extra. I can see my whole hand. Like, that's super wide enough, my whole arm. So I don't know. But yeah, y'all tell me. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. The ZV1 is sharp though. That's one thing I can say. That ZV1 is sharp. So, and it also has this, let me turn on this defocus button, which like automatically like blurs out the background when you're recording. So let me turn it on right now. So defocus is on. So it's supposed to like force the camera to go to the lowest aperture, which is 1.8. And what do you guys think? How's the background blur? I can see it. I can see it. It's definitely a blurry background, and make me stand out from the background. You dig? So yeah. So that's what it looks like, y'all. How is that backlit situation? You dig? I'm liking the ZV1 though. I like it. I love this camera actually. It has a mic input. Just a lot to offer. So if you guys, I would definitely suggest anybody to go ahead and get the Sony ZV1. I mean, I only paid like $750 for the camera. It does have 4K, so you can shoot in 4K. There's actually, if you're shooting in HD, there's no record limit. You know how most DSLRs and mirrorless cameras have like that 29.99 recording limit. With the Sony ZV1, you can record as long as you have battery, so that's a dope feature. You don't have to worry about the camera shutting off on you. So it's pretty dope, man. So so yeah, guys, that's enough footage for y'all to kind of compare the two cameras and, you know, get an idea of what they look like. So y'all can comment down below. Let me know which one you pick. Is it going to be the Sony ZV1 or the Canon G7X Mark II? Canon G7X Mark II or the Sony ZV1. I actually personally would suggest, if you wanted a Canon camera, I would prefer the RX1. I would prefer the Canon G7X Mark II actually over the Mark III, because the Mark III, the autofocus is just terrible. Like that camera, I don't know what Canon was thinking when they put that camera out. It's just not a good camera that I would suggest. So if you're gonna go with Canon, go ahead and you want a small pocket-sized camera, I would go with the Canon G7X Mark II. But even over that camera, I think I know I would suggest this Sony ZV1. This is the camera that actually made me switch from Canon to Sony. So now I am officially a Sony camera user. I'm selling this G7X Mark II. Actually, I gotta go and take it to the post office right after this video, because I sold it on eBay, because like I said, when I got the ZV1, I made the switch. So comment down below, was it a good switch to Sony from Canon? Y'all let me know how y'all like the image. Till then, I'm signing off. Follow me, I do this for y'all. Gang gang.